Okay, starting with the entry door to the 33L Pace Arrow by Fleetwood. We'll take you through the motorhome. One thing I'll say is I just got this motorhome and it was pretty dirty, and I've done some cleaning, but I'm not done. So if you saw the outside video, I haven't done anything outside yet. So okay, once you come inside, there's actually a little cabinet above the entry door, and it has your battery disconnect in it, a small storage area. And we'll just start here and go down this side first. This is an add-on, Olympian 3100. I'll have to look at that because I think I have some information on it, but the original owner added that on. That's not something that these units normally have. Although this countertop is actually original. So, okay, there's the countertop above, or the cupboard above, I should say, which is pretty decent size. And then there's a skinny window here. The convection microwave, it's a Sharp. And then here you have all your water tank and just your settings. You can see what the levels are on them. And then the stove was 4 burners, decent sized oven. And then there's a little cubby thing for your SOS pads, whatever. This is not a large compartment, so for people who put trash underneath their sink, to keep it out of the way, you need to find a smaller container. And then there's the drawers, cutting board, drawers to the floor. And then we have the freezer, which is pretty decent sized, and the refrigerator, which is also pretty decent sized. Sorry this is so up close, I'm on my phone, so I don't have the ability to zoom it in and out. And then down below is your electrical control center, I guess you'd say. And then next to that is a pantry, which I don't know that you're going to see how deep these are. No, it's too dark. And then there's drawers underneath. And then immediately next to the pantry, you start into the bedroom. This is a full-length mirror on one side of the closet, goes all the way to the floor, which I don't know how you're supposed to stand back and look at yourself. But and then next to it is a half-size mirror. I guess all the mirrors are to make you feel like you're in a bigger place than you are. And then there's drawers underneath that. And there's lights inside, so you can see how big the one side is, and then the full size. See, it has a light. You can hang stuff, and then there's shelves. Oh, it gets too dark. There's shelves down below. And then when you come around into the bedroom, when you first turn the corner, you've got, and this one has, they replaced the TV with flat screens, so there's actually space behind where the other TV went inside. But it's got these little corner cupboards, which were a surprise to see. They're not real big, but storage is storage, right? And then when you go down the side of the bed, there's a drawer and a cupboard on the lower end. And then at the top you've got, I guess they're shirt closets, and those are speakers and cabinets above, another shirt closet, and the lights. And then this side also has the side table, I guess they would be called. And then they put another mirror on the wall here as if there weren't enough mirrors in here already. And of course you've got another full-length mirror on the bathroom side, which is reflecting the closet. So if you look inside the bathroom, this door actually closes so that this whole space can be used back here. And it's kind of close, but there's a door, accordion type door, and then somebody added here later this curtain, which you may have noticed, but so you have a decent sized area without having to close the door to the bathroom. Then the shower has a bathtub, a small bathtub, and as you can see from all the excess light, there's actually a skylight, so tall people could actually take showers in here. And then the vanity mirror is right above the sink, and underneath the sink is a cabinet, and there's a drawer inside that cabinet, and then there's a little drawer right here, and there's a window next to the mirror, and then there's some towel racks and the medicine cabinet. It's deceptive, but you can see that it's there. And then of course the commode. Now when you have a basement model, as I understand it, all of your heat comes up through the basement because your furnace runs through there, or it's ducted through there, I guess I should say. Okay, so then coming from the bedroom, we have the dinette, which is decent sized, I guess, and it makes into a bed. And I found it interesting that the bed is actually have some springs. And then there's drawer storage underneath each of the benches. And then of course up top you've got cabinets for the kitchen area. And those cabinets go all the way up to the front above the couch itself, which I guess that's pretty standard. And the couch also makes out into a bed, and this is actually a pretty comfy couch. I was kind of surprised. Then you have the driver's area, which again has the door, and the mirrors are actually power heated mirrors, which I thought was very, very nice. Then you have a tiny little side cupboard here, and then this front cupboard above the driver's area actually has a battery, what is that, a 12-volt plug? So this is, I guess, your direct battery plug-in area. And I discovered that the TVs are 12-volt, so they operate on their own. This one also was replaced. You can see that it's not seated in the area, which originally would have housed a TV. Now you can see that the instrument cluster and all is rather dated, but I guess that's to be expected. And then you have all kinds of controls up here for your coach, the lighting and the generator. You can start it here, you can start it outside I don't know if this is the only place that started inside. I haven't figured that all out yet. And I think it's nice that they actually cover and carpet these areas because, you know, this is where your engine compartment is, and you've got a big area right here that lets your heat in or out, or your cold in or out, depending on the season. And so anything that you can do, I guess, to minimize your heat loss or heat gain is good. Then, of course, there's a cabinet on the other side. I think this is where the VHS would have originally gone. It's not well laid out, but then there's another tiny one on the opposite side here above the passenger side. And then there's one more cupboard on the top just before you get to where we started. And then what's funny is this is an area that would get passed over in a lot of videos, and I was specifically looking for this little table here because to me, here's the recliner. That's an option. I think if it didn't come with the recliner, it would have come with the passenger chair there. But this little table, see, I always envisioned this as kind of an office area, at least to start off with. So, you know, people skip over little details like that, and, you know, when you're looking for that kind of thing, it can be kind of frustrating. So, anyways, then let's see. Oh, yeah, the roof AC, and there's another one in the bedroom. I don't know if you can see it, but... And, of course, another mirror, because we just can't have too many mirrors in an RV, apparently. And just a different view of the kitchen area. Now, that little thing there is apparently an add-on by the original owner as well. I don't think that would be in any other unit but this one. Let's see, I think for the most part I covered it. Hopefully that helps. I guess if you have any questions, feel free to ask.